Hello everyone, welcome back to another live stream. So, okay, I'm gonna have to yawn. This always happens. I don't know. I hate it. I hate when I always yawn. But, of course, I'm doing this again. Okay, anyway. So, let's get right into the video. Hi, everyone. Welcome back. So, okay, I have to yawn again. Just remember, if I don't talk for like a few seconds, it's because I drink my sweet tea. I have sweet tea. So anyway, so today I is going to be doing a little more training because this is my club horse and I want to level her up. This is Ruby, as y'all all probably already know. At least y'all should know. Where are my bows? I cannot find my bows. Guys, I'm blind. Where are they? Okay, anyway. Never mind. Because I do not like the bows that are on me right now. So I'm gonna put these aside. This right here. Whatever. Okay, anyway. So, yeah. Let's go for the first round. Okay. I'm probably gonna put some music on, or just, there's this YouTuber that I really like, and I'm gonna be like listening to it. If y'all don't know the YouTuber, her name is Jessie V. But yeah, after I do this race, I'm gonna put her on. So, yeah. I didn't want to close my eyes, but I did. And guys, I'm probably gonna get star coins. I begged my mom, because it's double star coin weekend. So, I'm gonna try to beg my mom. Let me get my... Hi! Welcome to a live stream. Okay. Keep yawning. I hate it. I need sweet tea. Let me go and get this. This is for real true. The one that's watching, Leanna, I'm just gonna say Leanne. Lainey. You're literally the first one on my live stream every single time. Like the first one. The first one. Thank you for your support. Okay, anyway. Of her. Anyway, I guess y'all can listen to her too. I'm gonna see if anyone I am doing great. What about you?
Hey guys, it's Jessica, and if you have not watched my...
So I'm gonna let y'all listen to this while I train, and then I'll just check on y'all later. So, okay.
Previous video, yes, I do have a new background behind me. This is like a really cool, enchanted, sparkly forest. I love it so much. This is one of my favorites this year so far. So if you would like to win this background behind me, all you have to do is be subscribed to this channel, so my Jessie B channel, turn on your notification bell, and then go to my other channel called V Vlogs. I will link it down below in the description, and go put on your bell there as well. So this time, there's fewer steps to be entered into this background. Well, not to be entered into the background, to be entered into the giveaway. It'd be so cool to just like step into this background. Alright guys, so as you can tell by the title of this video today, we're gonna... In fact, I barely did, but I know it's definitely...
Guys, if you get creeped out easily, then you can go. But I just love Jessie. Anyway, and play it as much.
My history of Sims is like really minuscule. I remember that back when I was in grade school, I had this friend that played in front of me all the time, so I'd watch her build her houses and make her...
If you want to come and train with me, you can. I'm at Riding Arena right now, as you can see. Also, guys, I do not. I really can't chat while I do races because it's just hard for me. So, like, I can hardly. But I can chat on YouTube when I'm done with this. She's about to be a different level. Almost.
So it just shows you how popular the game really is. Very popular. Throughout the game, players get to see their Sims progress through life, which includes dealing with emotions, forging careers, and even facing death. Because yes, death is a very big part of the Sims game, but we'll get to that soon. So the first step of this game, if you're new to it, you first create...
Sorry guys, but I'm not sick. I just have a runny nose. That's okay though.
And their personality traits. So a lot of people design their Sims to look like themselves, or someone they know, or a celebrity, or you can just like make up a person from scratch and make them look like whatever you want. Then you get to build a house for your Sim. You are able to build and decorate your own home, and it could be the dream home you always wanted. Much of the appeal of developing your own house is the freedom you have as a player. So for example, if you want a swimming pool on the roof of your house, you can do that. The next step is family, so your Sims can actually be in relationships, they can get married, they can have kids, they can just have their own little Sims family in this house that you created. Now that you know all about Sims, which you probably already did, but I just wanted to kind of reiterate it for you anyways. Now that you know what it's about, let's get into the very disturbing facts. The first is that your Sim can actually get abducted by aliens, which sounds bizarre, but I mean it's a game, so anything's possible. If they happen to get abducted by aliens randomly in the game, I think most of the time they come back pregnant, even if your Sims is male. He can go up there and come back with a belly. And the alien part of this game really shocked people when it first came out because it kind of catches you by surprise, and you wouldn't. What's really creepy is that your Sims will give birth to a half.
Y'all can just y'all can know because I'll be in the trailer today. Not gonna do the no trailer challenge.
The creepy fact is that the spirits of the dead can actually haunt your Sims. Like I said, death is a very big part of the Sims game, and if one of your characters die, they get buried in the ground with a gravestone. Now, usually, if you're a very kind-hearted person, you will just allow that gravestone to remain on your property as you continue to make new characters and play the game. But there are some heartless people out there that will either remove the gravestone and throw it out, or they will remove
I hate the avoid shadows. Oh no.
Either of those two things, it will really anger the spirit of your Sim.
Tell me if you guys take these shortcuts that I do. Well, it's kind of like a shortcut. I don't know. I might mess up, so.
Actually show up in the house. There's really scary music with it, and it really freaks players out. I just think it's crazy how you can actually be haunted by your previous Sims. What?
I take risk by letting them get too close.
Eat your Sims if it's not fed on time. It is called, and I'm gonna butcher this name terribly, the Laganophilus simnovori.
Oh my god, my lag.
I hope I said it right, I don't know. But a lot of people call it the cow plant. It is one of the riskiest plants you can grow in your garden. Apparently the milk of a baby. And no one knows why, but whenever a Sims has a baby, something usually happens. There's some sort of glitch that happens in the game. Some are born with no eyes, some are missing limbs, some come out as a jumble of body parts, some are like super stretched out. There are so many creepy pictures.
Yay, she's level 8!
Sims babies that just
Guys, she's level 8! Yay! Okay. Let's see what y'all are saying.
People have actually stopped playing the
Lost
game
my
because
Star
it was
Stable.
literally freaking them out that much. The next really disturbing
Okay, I'm just gonna
fact
say
is
it
that your
crashed.
Sims can
I'm
willfully
sorry.
neglect their child. So when your character has a baby in the game, it obviously adds a whole bunch of different responsibilities to you and your Sims character because you have to actually take care of this little baby in the house, just like a normal baby in the real world. And it says it's disturbingly easy how you can just simply neglect your child and not even bother to provide him or her with any love or care whatsoever.
What?
It's like your Sim just doesn't care about the baby itself. That's weird.
How do I do that?
If you do this, a social worker
I'm
will
live streaming!
take the child away from you, or some people will
Huh?
hire a nanny to take care of the baby, but apparently a lot of the time the nanny
I
will just
can't.
watch TV the whole time and not
Sorry,
really do
guys, my
anything,
mom.
so not very great options there. The next super weird thing in the game is that you can date the Grim Reaper. You heard that right. So like I keep saying, death is a big part of the game. And if your Sims die like a natural death, the literal Grim Reaper will come to the door of your house to collect the family member that's going to die. But apparently, if Reaper is standing there, you can actually bargain with him to give one of your family members more time to live. And some of the ways you can bargain with him are, disturbing. For example, you can woo him. You can make the Grim Reaper fall in love with your Sims character. It says if you show affection to him, you can convince him not to take away your precious member of your family. So if you're like, hey dude, let's date, he might...
No! I was so close.
It's disturbing. And the next thing is an even more disturbing fact, and that is you can actually have a baby with the Grim Reaper. So if
I'm
you're
just gonna
dating for a
canter
while
like
and you feel
this for a
true love
few.
connection, you could actually have the Grim
Well,
Reaper's
I'm just
baby.
gonna do a
And yes,
fast
it
canter.
comes out looking like a baby version of the Grim Reaper. Like there's pictures online of like the Grim Reaper holding its child, and it's just bizarre. I heard a story about like a Sims character that took the Grim Reaper to their prom. I mean, it goes into detail. The next fact that kind of is similar to this is you can have a baby with a ghost. It's a bizarre thing that they put into the Sims 3 game. I don't know how all that works, but apparently you can have
My lag!
aliens, Grim Reapers, ghosts.
Oh, I want to
monsters
show
under
the chat.
bed in the game. It's apparently part of an
Show chat.
pack for the Sims
It won't.
game. You
It
can
won't let me show
instruct your
chat.
child Sim to check under
Oh.
the bed for monsters, and this can lead to an unforeseen and highly creepy occurrence. It says they'll recoil in terror when they see a pair of eyes staring back at them when they look
I'm
under
gonna
their bed.
see
So,
again.
monsters are very real in the Sims game, and that is just bizarre to me. The next fact is that there's something called the social bunny in the game, and this is really, really strange, and if I was playing this game, I would probably turn it off at this part. This character will appear out of nowhere when your Sim's social needs are at an all-time low, and will try and interact with your Sim in order to make him or her feel better. So if your character just hasn't
sorry.
had any communication with
Again
anybody
for the
else in game
crash.
for a long time, this bunny will just appear and will start talking to your Sims. It reminds me of like Donnie Darko or something. It sounds like
I know
a
people
imaginary
hate
friend
when
for
they're
your Sims.
getting
It says,
crashes.
aside
I'm
from
just
his
like
sudden appearance,
enraged.
perhaps the creepiest thing about the social bunny is that no other Sim can see him except from the one whose social need is dangerously low. So no other person, so no other Sim in the game will see the funny except for your sim. So, is your sim going crazy?
Hate clowns.
If your sims are dealing with depression and happen to own a picture of Sunny the Tragic Clown, then be prepared for a world of trouble. So if your sim owns this creepy painting in their house, something's gonna happen. It says he arrives out of nowhere when your sims are in desperate need of a mood lift. But the problem with the tragic clown is that he himself is depressed as well. So he tries to cheer your sim up, but it backfires because he's depressed, so he makes your sim even more depressed? What? So he drops their overall mood by a considerable amount as well.
Thank
so
you,
he
it's
tries
over.
to help, but he just makes things worse. And like a clown appearing out of nowhere.
Sparky, you're okay. Sorry, that was my dog. I need to talk to.
In the game, and it went viral all over the world. People were talking about it everywhere. Now, obviously, it was a fake virus and not a real virus. The makers of the Sims game wanted to put the virus into the game to see if people could solve the problem. So many Sims characters got in, and people who played the game were talking about it and trying to figure out what they can do to help all of these Sims. They tried to figure out what the true cause of the illness was. It was literally like a plot from a movie. Through internet fashion, people were quick to band together and narrow down what the cause of the illness was. So after countless days of searching for where this virus came from, they found out it actually stemmed from guinea pigs that people were buying in the game. So once people found out what was wrong, they released the virus from the game and people were like, yay, my Sims are okay.
I'm just wondering, do y'all ever, like, of course there are stable glitches for everyone, at least some point, sometime, it glitches, at least sometime. Do you ever have enough lag that when you're doing druid training or anything else like training, and I'm not talking about just glitching out, about the lag. So when I did the carousel or some course, it started lagging and it gave me lag. So you guys have to tell me. And what is your reaction? Because if you guys can already tell, my anger, ooh, it is bad. Bad. I hate all these missions. So, anyway, let's get back.
The next fact is so bizarre.
I'm gonna see what y'all say.
Sim in the game that no one knows.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry that.
Throughout the series, nothing quite stands out like the disappearance of Bella Goth. If you've played the original Sims series, you'll probably recognize Bella Goth because she was in it. She was one of the few playable characters with the original game, but her disappearance occurred sometime during the 25 years between The Sims and Sims 2. She was last seen at Don Lothario's home, so she just all of a sudden wasn't in The Sims 2, and people were like, what the heck? Where did she go?
Oh my gosh. This is getting me really mad. Okay, anyway.
Kidnapped. Some even believe that she may have been abducted by aliens and never came back.
No.
So it's so crazy how you can person Sims in the game.
Okay, here we
It's
go.
really intriguing. So no one knows what happened to Bella Goth. I love her name though, by the way. This next fact is so weird. It's called Simception, and basically in the game, The Sims, you can have your sim Simception. It says, are the Sims controlling other Sims in another completely different game? Are we being controlled by Sims who are making us play The Sims? Are we all just Sims? Like, are we all just like Sims playing Sims playing Sims? That got really deep. The next fact is a hidden area in the game. It's called the Secret Slavan Glade area. And it's basically an area that...
Oh, wait, I have to go to Mistfall? Are you kidding me? I just realized. I thought I was gonna Starshine. I know where this is gonna take me and I hate it.
The bushes by the rainbow fishing hole, a keen-eyed player can notice two pairs of red eyes looking back at them. And there's also echoing laughter.
Real fast, I'm gonna show y'all I'm gonna show y'all a hidden place real fast. Well, it's not gonna be hidden anymore. If you go down here, and then you go over here, because I already collected this star, but there will be a star somewhere around here. And then here's a hidden place. So if y'all don't know that, there, you know.
People out, so what the heck? And there's another monster in an area called the Bridgeport Mine, and it has a very eerie stare. So it's another location in the Sims game where a monster just stares at you from the background. It says it's an abandoned
this
mine,
one.
and it has a blonde
I hate this one.
But when players take a closer look at the entrance,
40?
people stare back
No.
at a pair of creepy eyes.
I don't want to do 40. You guys can see my rage.
So there's so many mysterious aspects of this game. Like, it just goes so deep. There's so much more I could tell you guys about this game. Like, I literally have 50.
And this is timed. I hate
If
it.
you want me to make another video like this, definitely give this video a thumbs up and let me know. If I missed any really creepy glitches, definitely comment them down below as well. But yeah, I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day. Don't forget to enter the background giveaway, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!
Come on. Get over here. Thank you. Come back. Come. It's like they're dragging away from me. And then when I get close to them, close enough to them, they just come with me. Okay, that's gonna be another creepy one. Okay, anyway. Haha. No! Get back here!
Never played this game before, and you're like, Jesse, what is Animal Crossing? Why is it so hyped right now? That is okay, because I feel like all the creepy glitches and creepy things about the game is easy to understand, and honestly, anything to do with game glitches is just super intriguing to me. So if you played this game,
I'm gonna probably send this link to Jessie V to tell her that I don't mean copyright.
Don't worry. So if you do not know what this game is, I will briefly explain it to you just so you are on the same track as everybody else who's played it. Animal Crossing is a simulation game that has been entertaining millions of people around the world. The purpose of the game is
Almost done, you guys. Finally, last one. Last one, come here. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Finally, they're here.
Now, Ty and I both got the new Animal Crossing game back in April during quarantine, and this was the first time that I had ever played Animal Crossing, and let me tell you, it is literally decked out and looks amazing. But in the past few weeks, I haven't been playing it as much because I realized I have to concentrate more on work than my Animal Crossing life, because honestly, after a while, you feel like you live in the game. But yeah, my island is going creepy side of Animal Crossing. Now I have to admit, I was very shocked that there even was a creepy side, because the game is just so magical and happy. You'd never think there was like a dark side of Animal Crossing.
There is a dark side. We all know. At least some of us, I hope.
And there are also people out there that purposely change their islands into something out of a horror movie.
Ugh.
Today we're going to be talking about the creepy facts, and I'm going to be talking
Even though I've heard all her stories, I still, like, react.
KK Slider's creepy song. The game's resident musician is named KK Slider.
At least I hope I watched all her videos.
Playing his guitar and singing songs while the other villagers watch. Most of his songs are very happy and catchy, nothing wrong with them at all. However, on very rare occasions, he'll play very
Oh, I'm gonna hate this. I'm gonna hate. I already hate it.
And apparently a dirge is a song where you lament.
No! These are the lightning ones. Okay, I'm gonna hate this. I'm gonna hate. I already hate it. I already hate it. I already hate. No! Come back. Okay, anyway.
His second song
Thank
is
you.
called Hypno KK, which the people have heard it. They say it sounds like it's being played in reverse. And any song that you hear played
Was that
backwards
3?
makes the
I
hair
don't know.
stand on the back of your neck. It's so creepy. Even hearing someone talk backwards, no thank you. The next creepy thing is
Come
the game
back.
Mr. Rossetti. So
Okay.
basically, sometimes when people are playing the game and something happens in the
Yay.
game that they don't like, they will quickly restart the game before it has a chance to save
Wee.
itself. The thing is,
Okay,
if
anyway.
you do that too many times,
Why does
the
it always
character
have to
named
do
Mr.
that
Rossetti
to me?
angrily yells at you. And it's not
Okay,
even
anyway.
the character itself that is creepy, like he looks totally fine. People
Come
say
back
it's
here.
the fact
No!
that he just pops on your
Oh my
screen out of
gosh.
nowhere to yell
Can
at
you guys
There's
hear
even
the
a
anger that I
warning
have right now?
game
Like, help.
that warns parents
You
that
better
have
not leave.
really
You
young kids that are playing this. This is what it says. His
guys,
sudden appearance could be
I need a
disturbing
meditate.
to young children. And I don't blame this game
No!
for having this strange
Get back.
character pop
Okay,
out at you
anyway.
because no one likes cheaters. I have never restarted the
Come,
game
come, come,
without
come, come,
saving
come,
first
come, come,
because
come
I'm a
back.
Animal Crossing kid. So this is one of the older
Wee.
versions. Basically,
Okay.
if you go and visit one of your friends' towns and reset the game without saving while you're in their town, you won't be visited by Mr. Rossetti, but instead, you'll lose your face. You'll also lose all of your money, your items, but the
I think
craziness
this will
is
be
that
the
you'll
last
lose your
one that I
facial
do.
features. There's literally just
Yay,
one
finally
eye
it did
and
it.
a hole for a mouth. Some players have also reported that when they went back to their own island, a bunch of their villagers were missing. So maybe this is punishing you for resetting your game, but others say it's just an honest glitch, so I don't really know. Next, let's talk about some horror towns.
Okay.
Village. And the exact backstory about this town is meant to be
I'm
up
gonna
for
go and
interpretation.
collect
Apparently, you'll go
animals.
there in your
Well,
dreams.
collecting sounds weird.
Plaza, which has
You
been
guys know what I
covered
mean.
in custom
For the people who play Star Stable.
next to the bed that the player wakes up in is a dolly furniture item. And I believe this whole town is meant to be about a haunted doll. It's just a very bizarre place to be, the way it...
I'm just gonna ask this. If Jessie B watches this video, Jess, can you please do research on Star Stable Online and do a creepy video, not to ruin the people who play Star Stable, just to see the glitches. Like, there's one glitch, I believe that's in Cloud Kingdom, that makes us flip. If you guys know it, tell it in the comments so that she can see it. Because I really want her. I commented on one of her videos and asked her if she can make a video about Star Stable. That was like about, I don't remember, how long have I been watching Jess? About 3 or 4 years? Yeah, I think about 3. I don't know if I've been watching 4. So that'll mean I've been watching it for, because I just turned 13. Yeah, I think I've watched it since I was like 10 or 11 actually. I've been watching her for about 2 to 3 years. I just realized. No wonder I'm such a big fan of her. And I know she likes Star Wars, so Jess, I am with the Force. Okay, anyway. Let's get back. But, guys, if you don't want to watch the video, if she does a video on Star Stable, just don't watch the video. I would suggest if you do, but if you get creeped out easily, just don't shit. Even though you're gonna miss out on a lot of stuff. That is amazing. 'Cause she is amazing. Like, guys, her job is YouTube. My job, my future job, will be YouTube. Guys, I'm a YouTuber. This is my job. Fall! Okay, now I can give it back to Mary. But Jess, if you're watching this, please, soon. Anyway, let's get back to her. Thank you.
Odd, and there's gravestones everywhere that you can dig up skeletons. There's also another town
I'm gonna be talking more, I know it.
I'm sorry. Hitokui? I hope I'm saying that right.
I need to shut up. Just, I'm gonna try.
Cannibalism, which we don't need to explain what that is, do we? The color scheme in this town is super red. As you can see in the pictures, the walls are all that color. And there's 4 different houses you can explore with creepy themes. In one of the basements, there is a creepy room with bloody handprints on the walls and a doll shrine of some sort. And it's really hard for me to explain so many different versions, and there's also so many details in both of these towns that you would have to literally be there exploring it to understand. The next creepy thing in this game is what happens to you when you turn the TV on at 3 a.m. If you turn on your in-game television late at night, you'll catch a UFO broadcast at 3:33 a.m. on a Sunday or Monday. So on your just see
I hate the
picture
cows.
of a UFO and like a big-headed, bug-eyed alien. And people who have experienced this have been so confused because they don't know what the point of that is, who's broadcasting
I have it.
it,
We all know.
mystery.
There's a
So yeah,
UFO
still don't
in
know
Starscape.
so if you know, let me know. It almost seems like in every game there's some sort of aliens. Like in the Sims game,
Yep.
there were also aliens. Next, let's talk about the creepy gyroids. As silly and weird as they may look, gyroids in the game are actually based on Hanawa figures that were buried with the dead in Japan. So these characters in the game are actually based on historical sculptures of some sort, and they have really been creeping people out of the game because of their ghoulish faces. And also the fact that they can appear anywhere in the game.
I think my job
Wonder
is
why
done.
we're the
Okay.
are animals, but some characters on the island are very eerie looking. The first character is named Stitches. This is a patchwork teddy bear with cross marks where his eyes should be, so people wonder how he even sees. And I actually
He's
think
dead.
he looks super cute, but maybe that's an unpopular opinion. And then we have a character named Coco. He appears to be a
Coco.
gyroid crossed with a rabbit. And not only does Coco maintain a terrifying blank expression, but her creep factor is dialed up to 11 because her house looks like a funeral pyre and is filled with gyroids. Please comment down below if you've had any of these characters in your village. I feel like all the animals in mine are just so basic. I want better ones. And lastly, let's talk colorful furniture. But the weirdest type of decor is the bug head wall mounts. You could have grasshopper heads on your wall, praying mantis heads, wasp heads. These horrific blown up renditions of bug heads are mounted on walls like hunting trophies and let you see every micron of their noggins in terrifying.
Happy Pride Month. Happy Pride Month to all peeps.
On the back. So yeah, if you have that in your house, make sure you want that there. Anyway, so guys, those are all the creepy things I wanted to talk about today. There are definitely so many more, so if you want me to do a part 2, give this video a thumbs up and let me know. Once again, if I messed up any detail or said anything wrong about the game, just know I've only played the newest one. So me talking about the older versions, I can only go off what I've seen online. But if you have any other cool facts about the game, definitely comment them down below. And yeah, I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day, and I will see you in my next video.
Frisian. Dun, 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 dun. I really hope she watches this video. Paso. Anyway. Paso fever. That's the first. Well, no. Never mind.
Hey guys, it's Jessie V, and I just gotta say that this
Oh, come on.
This video
Laggy.
is so
Okay.
highly requested. After I did the video on the Webkinz website, I got thousands of comments asking me to do Club Penguin. Now, when I was younger, I was a huge fan of all of these. Favorite one though was Neo.
One last thing, I hope. If y'all hear me, like, saying stuff that she's saying, just remember, I have watched a lot of her videos. I know most of her videos. Anyway.
Neopets, I was obsessed with that website. Every day when I came back from school, I was on it. My parents actually had to set up this system on my computer where the internet would shut off at 8 o'clock because if it didn't, I would be on there until like 2 in the morning. I definitely liked Club Penguin. Like, it was like funny and weird in a good way, but I wasn't as attached to it as I was Neopets. Neopets was like my bae. Does anybody even go on Neopets anymore? I feel like that site's like dead. So, as you guys are used to, today I'm going to be telling you guys all of the creepy, weird, fun, crazy, scary facts about Club Penguin.
I'm gonna
now,
save up for
for those of
next
you who
year.
have never heard of this website before, if you haven't, have you not seen all the memes that circle the internet? I don't understand. But if you haven't, that is okay. I'm going to do a brief synopsis for you. Club Penguin was a massive multiplayer online game involving a virtual world that contained a range of online games and activities. And players would use these cute cartoon
Flag is gonna be here
on this website, and you would basically walk around and play in this
no one's really here.
virtual world. And what is so crazy to me is that by 2013, there were over 200 million accounts set up on the Club Penguin website. 200 million! So as you could tell, this site was very popular. Almost everybody has
Show you guys some creepy in a minute.
on the website themselves. Now, originally, this site was designed for kids 6 to 14 years old, but they also made it so that anybody of any age could play on this site. And because it was open to anybody, that gave the possibility of creepy older adults going and playing on this website. So Club Penguin's main focus was safety. So they made the ultimate safe chat mode, and that is where most of the Club Penguin memes come from, because they're super strict about what people say on this website. So if you swear, if you say something slightly inappropriate, if you're rude to somebody, if you're playing on that website, you don't want them to be exposed to like all kinds of craziness from adults. But at the same time, it's just like, it's a funny feature that's on the website.
I'll show you guys in a minute.
It was announced that the game would be discontinued in March of 2017.
As we all know.
Once people heard this news, people were so upset because it had been around. Island, Club Penguin renewed, there's different Club Penguins still, but the OG one is gone. So now let's get into some crazy facts about this game. So there are actually ghosts in this game, which I find so fascinating, and I honestly don't even remember seeing ghosts in this game. Why is it that any game you play, Sims, Webkinz, anything, they always
We can't even say Discord.
I'm not complaining, I'm just saying there's always spirits in these games. So in Club Penguin, they have a bunch of different ghosts. The first ones we're going to talk about are the Christmas ghosts. Now, you guys probably know the book A Christmas Carol, or you've seen the movie A Christmas Carol. Club Penguin decided to sort of make a parody of that.
We can't.
And they made penguin ghosts
Sadly.
for the ghosts that appear in those movies. So
anyway.
we have the penguin ghost of Jacob Muckluck, the ghost of yesterday,
the ghost of today,
and the ghost of tomorrow. So these ghosts would appear around Christmas time on the Club Penguin website. And I don't know about you guys, but I don't find them as scary as I do hilarious. The next ghosts on this website are the candy ghosts. Basically, there was a huge Halloween party in 2011 on this website, and all of the
I'm just gonna
users were
take a
able
picture,
to look
random.
for these candy ghosts. It was kind of like a ghost treasure hunt. And then at the Halloween party in 2012, your penguin was actually able to turn into a ghost. And it's a cool feature, but when it first happened, people were like, whoa, did my penguin just transform into a ghost or something? Now, this next ghost is kind of a deep and sad story. It says there's the ghost of the great Uncle Gary Garrawald the 8th. Apparently, the ghost of for a very long time in the game, and then suddenly he disappeared as a ghost, and people were like, oh, so I guess he died. That's random. The next ghost we're going to talk about is an evil ghost in the game, and this is
I'm
the
gonna
only
okay,
ghost
it
on
doesn't
Club Penguin
have
that's
a
actually
white marking on
scary
its
and
belly.
legitimately
Okay.
evil. This ghost is named Skip, and I know that's not a very scary name, like Skip. You could think about something even scarier. And what is so creepy is that this evil ghost disguised himself as a bellhop at the Puffle Hotel. He just started to pretend to work there before the Halloween party of 2014, and it says he is the first evil ghost to be featured in Club Penguin because all of the previous ghosts on this website is wrong, and suddenly this penguin would appear beside you with glowing white eyes, and it would say, "Please follow me." And if you chose to follow him and you're walking behind, it wouldn't work. And apparently, as this flashing and beeping is going on, it means that your computer is being hacked, and this penguin was just a ploy. And obviously, we're on the internet saying that it legitimately happened, but this virus creepypasta was going around the internet and people were freaking out, but I cannot confirm that it actually happened. There is another creepypasta called The Stalker. Apparently, there was this young girl, I think she was 11 years old, playing on the Club Penguin website, and she met a boy penguin on there. And if you played on this website, every day when she came back home from school, she would meet up with this other guy penguin in the same spot, and they would like walk around the game together and find him anywhere. And that was the last time she ever saw her friend penguin on the website. He just sort of disappeared after getting her email address, and then a week later when she logged into her email, she got a very strange email from a random stranger talking about how he knew where she lived, he knew who she was, he knew her phone number, where she went to school, her address, all kinds of creepy info, and he attached pictures that he took of her from her bedroom window outside, like standing on the street of her house. So she immediately thought it was the guy that she gave her email to on Club Penguin, and she freaked out and told the police, and it taught her a lesson to like never give out personal information on websites like that. But that was also just a creepypasta. There's no proof that it actually happened. Creepy items that you can actually get in the game. You can have your penguin wear a creepy doll mask. Why you want to? I don't know. I mean, actually, I'd probably do it. It's kind of cute because your penguin just walks around with this creepy candle wherever it goes. The next thing is called the Creepy Cavern. This is a type of igloo in Club Penguins, and it has a description that says, whether you're a supervillain, a dragon looking to hoard your treasure, or a creature of the night, this cavern is for you. So basically, if you didn't want a basic igloo, you could have a scary igloo. The next item is the Creepy Cutie t-shirt. You're actually think it's super cute. The next item is called Scary Gary. Scary Gary. Apparently, it's an item that your penguin is able to put on their head, and you can only get this item if you're able to deactivate the Gary bot during the Halloween party to walk on the walls and the ceilings of the pizza parlor. So usually in the game, you're just walking on the floor like a normal penguin, but there was this glitch that only has igloo by accident. So the glitch was
there's a saddle.
room of your choice,
I'm blind. Okay, anyway. Too late.
The game would accidentally transport you to someone else's house. So you would suddenly show up there and freak out the person who was already living in the igloo. The next weird fact is that you can be abducted by aliens. This reminds me of the Sims game that we just talked about. Apparently in the game, every 5 minutes, an alien abduction will occur. That is a very... Things we're going to talk about are the creepy rooms that you can go into on Club Penguin. The first one is called the Dark Swamp. Apparently when you go in there, there's an organ puzzle that you can play, and there's a huge creepy maze that your penguin has to go through. It was basically a very eerie room, but people really enjoyed it. The next place is the haunted house, because it seems like every website has to have a haunted house. So this house is home to many animated decorations and detail, and it's really popular around Halloween. And the last place is called the Secret Laboratory, and the reason why it's called secret is because to access the room, you have to click on a candle in the bookcase in the book room. So it's not an easy room to get the door open and you were like, oh, I just found a secret room. Anyways, those are all of the Club Penguin facts we're going to talk about today. It was really difficult for me to find a ton of scary stuff surrounding the website because Club Penguin has so many memes
Okay,
and
no
people
one
just find it
else.
happy and funny. So it's so hard to find creepy and scary stuff on there. But I did my best. That's what I could find. But I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and I
Because she was scared. That was so funny. Okay, anyway. Don't lag on me, computer. Please don't. Thank you.
Hey guys, it's Jessie V. So I'm just gonna warn you right now before you continue watching this video. It's gonna be a little bit TMI, and it's probably going to be a little bit embarrassing for me and for you. I know that sounds so confusing, like, Jessie, I'm sitting at my own house.
I'm just... Why? I don't know what it is either. So, anyway, here you guys go. On a different one. Sorry if you guys hate Disney Plus now.
Hey guys, it's Jessie V, and well, August background. I'm so excited about it. I don't know if you can tell, you probably can, but it's like an enchanted forest behind me. I'll like lean down so you can see. I wish you could see the whole thing because the very bottom of the winner is Groovy Gracie 5. That is for Instagram. So congratulations, girl. I have DM'd you. And if you guys would like to win this magical forest background behind me, all you have to do is be subscribed to my channel. So my Jessie V channel right here. Turn on in the description. Turn on your bell on that channel. And that's all you have to do this time to be entered into this backdrop giveaway. I know, less steps. Are you impressed? Anyways, though, as you can tell by the title of today's video,
You can see how many horses I have. 1, 2.
movie that not a lot of people know about. The reason why Disney put out such a horror type film for kids, the secret film we're going to be talking about today is, drumroll, The Black Cauldron. Now, I have mentioned this movie very briefly on my channel before. I think about 2 years ago, my sister and I did a video called Movies That Scared Us as Kids, and I talked about Black Cauldron for like 30 seconds, but there's so much more to talk about when it comes to this movie.
Skeleton horse. Love it.
Cauldron, we're going to talk about some other Disney movies that didn't fit too well with kids and parents. Disney movies that were just too scary to be called Disney movies. I also love that we're back with this movie series. I haven't done an episode in this series in so long. So, The Black Cauldron came out in 1985, and what's so crazy about when this movie came out is that it was the first Disney movie ever to be rated PG.
What the? What is my dog doing? Do y'all see that? What was my dog doing? Also, guys, what should I name my dog? This one. Right here. Okay, anyway. Tell me in the comments. And I'll pick a name. You might be the lucky person.
That were too scary, too violent, too disturbing. So when Disney first wanted to put
I'm gonna quest real fast.
it was rated R. A Disney movie rated R. Could you imagine that? So in order to get it,
oh guys, I think the new Pirates of the Caribbean movie might be rated R. Because some stuff. I couldn't say it.
So like already, they were off to a bad start. It was also the first Disney movie ever to not have any songs in it whatsoever. Every other Disney movie up to that point was basically a musical. There was a song like every 5 minutes. It was super happy. But when Black Cauldron came out, there were no musical numbers at all. And not only that, but there were no songs in the movie whatsoever. Just creepy instrumental background music. So that also shocked people about Disney when this movie came out, because this movie has basically tried to hide it from history. They never talk about it anymore. They never show these characters in any other movies or merchandise. These characters aren't at Walt Disney World. You can't find this movie on Disney websites. Basically, Disney tries to hide this movie from the world because of how horrible it did. It's like they're believe that because whenever I bring up Black Cauldron to like anybody, any of my friends,
I've seen the movie.
They always say, wait,
what movie?
I've never heard of that movie. I almost feel like I
No, I don't want to do that.
Watched it as a kid because
Go
I don't know
back.
anybody else aside from my sister who ever watched Black Cauldron. I want you guys to comment down below right now. Up until this point, had you ever heard of Black Cauldron? have you watched it before? Tell me what your experience is with Black Cauldron. Here is the synopsis of the movie for those of you who have never seen it. It says, a young boy and a bunch of misfit friends embark on a quest to find a dark magic item of ultimate power before a diabolical tyrant can. So basically, it's this group of friends that are looking for the Black Cauldron. Now, the villain in this movie is called the Horned King. So, he's supposed to be the scariest Disney villain that has ever existed, even up until now. Millions of children couldn't sleep after watching this movie and
not like
him.
Ursula,
The movie had to be a higher rating because of him, like I said before. Overall, he's just so evil, and not even at a Disney, like, kind of evil, like Ursula level. He is, like, evil. I didn't even know it was a Disney movie until recently. I always thought it was like that scary movie from my childhood, but it was Disney. Basically, what happened, kid, probably around 7 or 8 years old, my grandma decided to go to a garage sale with us, and it was at this like really old house. It was kind of an eerie place to have a garage sale, to be honest.
Oh, how much is this sold for? Okay. How much? Like, how good is it?
Grandma's eye right away was the Black Cauldron. It was just like sitting on this table untouched.
Oh man.
It was like it was waiting
I mean, I can get it, but I don't. I'm gonna sell it.
What it was about. We had never heard of it before, but my grandma thought that it looked like from the cover a cute little fantasy Disney movie for us to watch. So she bought it, and she bought it for like 50 cents. And these people at the house really wanted to get rid of it, like super fast. So if that's not a red flag already. So we brought the movie home. It was like midday, so my grandma was making us lunch, and she put the movie on for us while she was making our food. And my sister at the time was like 5 or 6 years old. She was really, really young. We were sitting on the couch, and we were just watching this movie, and the more the movie went on, the more we were like pulling the covers, like we had a little blanket on us. We were like pulling the blanket in front of our faces, because up until that point of my life and my childhood, I had never actually been that terrified. It was like my first experience at watching something.
I'm gonna hate this quest I'm about to do.
And my grandma was sort of watching it while she was preparing food, and when the movie was over, she was like, guys, I think we need to throw this movie out. She felt so uncomfortable and disturbed, and almost felt bad that she had
I'm gonna
us
hate this. I'm gonna hate it.
So she like threw it out right away. I remember for the next month I had nightmares constantly, couldn't sleep, always pictured the Horned King like standing behind my door in my room. It was terrifying. Obviously, as an adult now, when you get older, when you're a teenager or an adult, it's not going to be as scary to you. Obviously, it's more scary when you are a child. But like I said, Disney got a lot of backlash for this movie because a lot of parents felt the same way that my grandma did about having their kids watch it. They just felt disturbed and that it was too evil for their kids. It says it was one of the greatest box office duds of 1985. So out of all the movies that came out in 1985, this was the one that had the most backlash and did the worst. Disney actually had to pull the film from theaters. It was supposed to be in theaters for a few months. It was out for like a week, and Disney was like, yeah, let's take that back. It's now known as the film that Disney is trying to hide. And what's interesting is that right after the Black Cauldron wanted to restore their brand with friendly movies. They kind of
I hate this. I'm gonna hate
happy films and scary Disney films. The first is the Horned King, and he is the main antagonist.
I don't want to do
His
this.
main goal was to find the Black Cauldron.
I do not want to.
To unleash an army of immortal warriors called the Cauldron.
I'm gonna, before I start, I'm gonna, no! No! What is this gonna, oh, I found a spider. I don't want to do this! But I'm gonna have to. Is he gonna, like, chase me? He's no! Get back! Get back! I'm gonna hate this. I'm gonna hate. I'm already hating this. Guys, I need help. I'm gonna die. Is there another way I can get to it before he gets to me? I'm not gonna quit this quest. I cannot. He's like so close to me. What are you doing? Okay. Oh, I'm already in. No. No. No, 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 no! No! Okay, 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 okay. I need to be okay. Guys, this is not gonna work out for me. I'm gonna get like a jump scare probably. I don't like this. At least this shows me where he is. No, he's coming over here. Is he? I don't want him to come over here. He better stop. Poor dog. I don't want to. I don't want to be here. Guys, help, help. He's over there. Guys, I feel like I'm gonna, like, die from this. Okay, anyway. He's over there! No! I don't want to do this, guys. My poor dog. No, 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 no. Get away! Get away! Okay. So I'm gonna have to go right here. Kinda. Okay. I don't like to do this. You better not come over here, man! Good. Thank you. Sweet man. Sweet man. Is it gonna, like, get me out? Okay, I'll try again. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna hate this again. Okay, I need to cool it. I need to calm down. What? What? Help. 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 Yeah, I fell, I know. I can tell. Okay, anyway. Whew. I need to calm down. Okay. Let's try this again. I swear, if this glitches again, I'm gonna go insane. No! Okay. Bro, are you for real? Bro, this is gonna be bad. Help. 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 Here's another glitch for you, Jess. Help. I'm gonna probably relog. I don't know. Okay. This is gonna be insane. I don't want to do it. I'm not gonna do this. Okay. Anyway. I'm not gonna do the bake quest. I'm not gonna do it. I guess I can go and look for spiders. Okay. I don't know. Guys, I need help. Can you see I'm malfunctioning? Ow. That was a real malfunction. Okay. I need to calm down. Okay. Let's go to Moorland. Or Hollow. I'm gonna go Hollow. Thank you.
The way he died at the end of the movie, spoiler alert,
I'm actually gonna go to Moorland.
The way he died
Well,
was so disturbing,
yeah.
I can't even, like, mention it on this channel, but he, like, fell apart, let's just say. a bad way. The next character is Taryn. He is a young pig keeper. As he grew up, he became restless and longed for adventure beyond the borders of his town. So he was basically a pig keeper that just wanted more to his life, which is like the plot of a lot of movies. You have a boring life and you seek adventure. The next character is Henwen, which is the magical pet pig of Taryn. She has the ability to tell the future and is the reason the Horned King wants to control her. So she's like a magical pig that just knows all. It's a psychic pig. And obviously anything that's magical, a villain automatically wants. The next character is Princess Elowin. Elonwi. I can't remember how to pronounce her name, I'm so sorry. Taryn meets her along the way and she becomes his love interest. She appears to have magical capabilities, which is what saves her and her friends from the Horned King's prison. And what's interesting is that she is a princess in the film, but she never became an official Disney princess. And people were saying that it's because if she became an official Disney princess, she would have to be in all kinds of Disney merch. She would have to be at Walt Disney World. She would have to just be on all kinds of posters, and that would bring people's attention back to the movie The Black Cauldron. So Disney kind of just forgot that she was a princess, and they were like, yeah, we don't need her in the film. Then we have Gurgi. He is portrayed as a gopher wood troll creature. His character was always confusing. Let's move on. Next is Creeper. He is a slave to the Horned King. He is loyal to him, but is also afraid of him due to his mistreatment towards him. So yeah, the Horned King. Who is in my driveway? Why are there always people in my driveway? I don't understand.
No one knows.
Is it like a free parking lot or something? What are they doing? They have like a clipboard and they're looking at my house taking notes. Hello? Yeah, the Horned King has so many creepy little slaves, and he treats them absolutely horrible, and there were a lot of deleted scenes they had to take out to make the movie PG, where the Horned King is actually physically torturing the slaves, and it shows a lot of violence that I will not talk about on this channel. And lastly, we have Orwin and Orgok, and they're also known as the Witches of Morva. In the film, when the group of friends are going to look for the Black Cauldron, they eventually find it in the three witches' possession.
Oh no.
Anyways,
Stop.
sort of
Help, guys. Help.
this movie, totally up to you. Watch it. Just be warned, if you have kids in the room watching it with you, it might scar them. What I find really cool though is that Tim Burton actually worked on this movie, and you guys know I love Tim Burton. It was actually before he was a filmmaker. It was when he was just an artist. So he was doing, I think, a lot of the character art for this film. But rumor has it that Tim Burton actually wanted to keep it an R-rated film. He wanted to keep it as scary, as violent, everything as possible. But Disney was like, you know what? We can't do that, Tim Burton.
No.
And there's also a rumor that they're coming out with a live-action version of Black Cauldron, so just get ready for that in the future. So let's continue with some films that scarred us as children from Disney. Thanks, Disney, for the great memories. I'm just kidding. Like, literally 9 times out of 10, Disney has made the best movies ever. There's just like a handful that were a bit much. One of those movies is Bambi, which I'm sure you guys all know and love, or maybe just have a love-hate relationship with Bambi, and we all know why. We all know the scene, alright? One of the most traumatized movie came out in 1942, and the
I haven't looked in the cave. Okay, I have to look in the cave.
That takes place in the forest, but when kids went to watch it, they were shocked to see a horrifying scene of Bambi's
And there's
mother
another one I know about.
Spoiler alert, I mean, you have to know Bambi by now. If you don't, then I don't know what you're doing. It says this would be the first time Disney would present the idea of death and losing one's parent in something so emotional and devastating before in a movie. And watching as a kid, a lot of kids don't know what loss is yet. I mean, some kids do, unfortunately, the way that they grew up. But majority of kids watching Bambi, they don't know what that feeling's like. They don't understand it yet. So to watch something so horrible on a Disney movie, it was traumatizing.
Okay, I know another way we can go.
The second time they ever did that was in Lion King, when obviously Simba's father falls off the cliff. From the wonderful Scar, thank you, Scar. And I feel like those are the movies that we remember the most because they impacted us the most. The next movie that really scared kids all over the world is called The Adventures of Ichabod and Mr. Toad, a movie, and it's all about the Headless Horseman, which I always find is very intriguing. Love that sort of thing. When I was a kid, yes, it did scare me, but it also was just awesome. Basically, when you're watching the movie, it warns the viewers to not go into any forests on Halloween night. So a lot of kids took that very literally and became actually afraid of forests, especially on Halloween. And what's interesting is that the horseman doesn't appear until like halfway towards the end of the movie. So the whole time you're in this suspense watching the movie, wondering when he was gonna appear, and then he shows up with like a jack-o'-lantern on his head. I've seen this film before, but I've heard people talk about it and how disturbing it was.
I'm gonna leave
When Disney
Ruby over
first came
here.
out with this movie, they were trying to attract more of a teen audience rather than a child audience, which was what I ever tried to do. The teen daughter discovers a ghostly secret. A creepy narrator warns that something is in the woods, reminding the viewer that this is no
Either
fairy
it's
tale.
here
So
or
the way
it's
this movie
somewhere
was
over
presented
here.
tried to make it seem like it was real, like not just a movie,
Nope.
like it was real. Disney even had to always just assume that any Disney movie is safe for like literally any age. The next film that went down in history as one of Disney's scariest films is called Something Wicked This Way Comes. The main character's name is literally Mr. Dark. So, the mysterious Mr. Dark brings his traveling carnival to the small town of Greentown, Illinois. There are these two boys in the movie that discover there's something wrong with the carnival because the carnival's true intent of being...
I also think that Star Stable forgot about this place. I mean, I don't know for sure, but how they, 'cause we have Lisa, or, which one is it? I forgot. Don't remember if it's Annie or someone else, but then, and then in Annie's, or the one whoever has the star, there's probably gonna be, like, another one. So, like, who do we have? Like, Alex. Lightning Bolt. And then you can have, like, Lisa, and then Annie, or, yeah, you guys know what I mean, I hope. But, like, this isn't fair, because I want to see what else. Okay, anyway, let's go.
In this town is to collect people's souls. The film very much has an American Gothic vibe, creating a perfect Halloween story. And there's this scene that really freaks people out. If you've ever seen the movie, you might remember this horrifying scene. But there's a scene where he reveals his tattoos of the souls he's captured. It's like really messed up for a Disney movie. And the last film we're going to talk about is called The Tower of Terror. Now, if this sounds familiar, it is because it is a ride at Walt Disney World. In fact, my sister and my dad went on this ride when we were in Florida, like a long time ago, like 15 years ago. Disney went through this phase where they wanted to make movies based on the rides they had in their park. I don't know if they do this anymore, but back then they thought it was like a really cool idea. This movie was actually made for the Disney Channel, so it's slightly tame compared to other films, but Disney still made sure to make it pretty scary. And actually, the people who made this movie were the same people who made that show, Are You Afraid of the Dark? And I absolutely loved that show as a kid, so I kind of want to watch this movie now. I've never seen it before. Anyways, though, guys, those are all of the scary Disney films we're going to be talking about.
Okay, so I'm gonna end this live stream, probably. I'm gonna finish this. Well, I don't even know what I'm doing, actually. Oh, I think I haven't showed y'all some. I forgot to show them. I'm gonna see if it'll come up on here. And for some reason, it's like some person, I guess, that represents someone from the Soul Riders. I don't know. But if you go into chat and you start crying, and then it'll show it, and there's two things that she can ask. I'm gonna say, like, no. Let's see what this is.